Ah, yo. No. Snapped off. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, oh mate. That's a whole different ball game. I'm excited. Why am I excited? Because, and this might not excite many people, but my mid-control brackets arrived today. They are brand spanking new, second hand. These are hard to find. It would seem most people go from mids to forwards and they don't go back. So I was really chuffed to find these. I'm not 100% on the fitment. I think came from a slightly younger bike. Mine's a 2009 Super Glide. These came from a 20, I want to say 14 or 2012 Street Bob, I think. I don't know. The internet says it fits. So we're going to do it. My current position on the bike is this. All right. Well, we're all cool and shit. We're like this. And that's comfortable. This is good. Like, so I'm 6 foot. This is a good sized bike for me. I like it. My biggest problem is that on longer trips, once I hit, and I guess these might not be considered long for many people, but once I hit that hour and a half to 2 hours of solid riding, I'm in a fair bit of pain. And yes, a lot of that's going to come down to my age. I'm 40 years old now. And I feel old. So my main issues, right? The worst one is the sort of lower neck. The second one comes from the lower back. Now, I kind of think they're related, right? All of my weight is going down my spine into my ass, right? I love my Saddleman seat. It's great. It's comfortable. It's getting more comfortable the more time I put in it. But I don't have any sort of reprieve from this. All the weight is going down there. I can't lift any weight from my leg, like take any of the weight off using my legs, right? So the hope is that if I go mids here, I'll be able to just sort of take a little bit of that weight off. I might be able to sort of, stretch. I don't know, stand up and stretch a wee bit, or I'm not sure. But that's the hope. Be a full day coming up, and so I'm going to give them a test and see how I like it. A lot of people like mids. A lot of people like forwards. I don't know. We shall see. This is comfy, but then I've still got the crash bars at the front. I can and I do sometimes pop my legs up there, or one at a time if I'm just like chill. But yeah, that's the plan. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, this is cool because I'm well away from the pipe in this position, which I think is good. My stainless steel 2-to-1 SP Concepts exhaust. I don't have heat shields on or anything like that, so obviously that's just going to melt shoes and stuff. Yeah. So it's probably going to be a little bit of a learning curve. We'll see. Yeah. All right. Enough waffling. So it's 2009 Super Glide. I couldn't find if it comes stock mids or if it comes stock forwards. because everything that's on it in terms of, let's show you. Right, so this is on the right side. So like the brake pedal, the brake, the rear brake, what do you call it? I don't know. Bar, shifter thingy, I don't know. The thing that pushes the rear brake, that all looks real sort of OEM. It's not flash, it's just black and real plain, to be honest. So I don't know. But then the thing that makes me think otherwise, right? So here we are, again with the shifter side, and again this is all fairly plain. This is OEM as fuck. OEM, it's all plain. I mean, I don't know. It could be a drag specialties special. I don't know. That's a bunking shifter foot peg. These are great, by the way. Darwin foot peg, shifter peg. They don't mark any shoes. So yeah, really good. So I was looking into them, trying to find, and a lot of these have these converters, like, so the things come from out here and they hook, and it costs a lot of money. And then, so this has been, this bit, right? Oh, whoops. This has been sitting in like this, right? And I was like, surely that's the mid controls. And then so I'm looking down here, and I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, this guy, look. It's just been sitting there this whole time. I've been riding with the mid-control shifter connection thingy, and I had no idea. Look, there, here it goes. So it's all there. I just have to connect that to that, which I bought this for. Oh yeah, bit of orange, bit more orange. That's the standard one, shifter linkage, which is garbage, man. How do they get away with it? I mean, anyway. So yeah, it's there. So that tells me, well, I don't know. I would assume that means that this was, I don't know, was it stock mids? I think that means it was. But yeah, getting hold of these mids was hard, man. Fuck. The only ones I could usually get of the brackets, or you could find, secondhand were chrome, which I would have done with. People were asking for 140 quid just for the bracket, just for this. And then you got to do the same for the other side, and that's without the brake pedal and the shifter arm. Like, what? Gold mine. Someone out there start making some of these and you can make some money. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I found this whole set. So this shifter arm, brake lever, whatever, brake arm, put the brake, rear brake. It's been a long day. And the bracket, all for 150. So I was pretty pleased with that. I'm really trying not to and ah. I find it so difficult. It helps me think. I guess we should try and do this. Let's do it. Alright, so in theory this bar is quite easy. I've got the bunking highway crash bars which share the same screw holes as the forward controls. So I'm just undoing the two screws that hold that together, which I thought was going to be quite hard because of the Loctite. They weren't. Turns out I forgot to put any on. My bad. As well as that, there's a 10mm nut that joins the rear brake pedal to the brake rod. And then I decided to look at how the mid controls would fit. I put a rag over that pipe. Don't want to scratch that, baby. And underneath, where the bracket fits, there's two holes ready to go. Mine had some caps on them, so I just used a little picky tool to pop them out. And then it hit me.
I didn't get any hardware. Right. Thing is, the crash bar came with brand new hardware to install it. So there must be old screws that the foot controls were using previously lying around somewhere. I think I found 2 of them, but could I find 2 for the other side? Nope. And I was going through everything, praying that something would just pop up, but it didn't. So, best thing I could do, I guess, is just carry on with whatever else there is to do, which I guess just take the brake rod off.
Yeah, right. So here's a kicker. I think I maybe should have undone this before I took the front part off, because that's why this is spinning. I think I don't want it to. I just, yeah. I hope that was it loosening. Yes. All right. Next time we do this before we take the front off. I really don't know. Right, I've done that, but then does that mean this is gonna come off though? Oh yeah, now it's, yeah, okay. Now it's just screwing out. Sick. Okay. Whew. Oh, I'm glad I looked that up before I do any permanent damage. Oh god. Doing everything one-handed is a pain in the ass, man. Oh, come on. It's all in the wrist. Jeez. How long is this? Oh, thank God. Oh, that sucked. All right, I'm gonna put this old guy on there. I might maybe we'll give it a bit of a good clean up before we do that, hey? Yeah, let's do that. I'll try a bit of this to start with. It's a bit even much, but we'll see. And now, I mean, that's not really done a huge amount. Oh, that effort for nothing. I don't know why I'm bothering, to be honest with that. I'm just can't help myself. Yeah, right. Okay. Well, there's nothing else I can do now because I don't have any hardware. It's really dumb. So maybe I'll get some tomorrow. I was excited. That's really done. Put a downer on things. Okay, next time. Day 2 of me being a rookie. So my order came in, my new hardware for my mid controls, which is great. I use these guys, I don't know, ACCU, A-C-C-U, yeah, we'll go with them. I buy most of my bits and pieces from them. Next day delivery is great, and it's good quality stuff, so highly recommend. For the bracket mounts, the hardware is spot on. We're done good with those. So What are these? These are 3/8 of an inch 16 UNC thread, and they're 1 1/4 inch long. Yeah, so these will work good. Oh god, I don't want my thing getting. Oh, let's try and wrap this. Yeah, can we do that so it's not all dangly? Oh, that's all right. Snug as a bug in a rug. We'll try that. But I did mess up on these two. So that's for the shift linkage. Unfortunately, I got the wrong thread. I went for, what did I go for? I went for an 18 UNC. I really should have checked it. I just blindly ordered after searching online. I don't know why I did that, because I checked the other ones. So yeah, I needed 24 UNF. All right, and I've also decided to go a little bit longer. These are 5/16, and I've gone a full inch, just because the head's obviously a lot thicker than say like the stock, so that just goes all the way in. So yeah, I didn't really take that into account. This is fine comparatively, but if I put it in within, it would be all right. But I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 sort of, yeah, 4 threads. I think I'd like a little bit more. It doesn't quite go all the way through, so I've gone for the 1 inch, so it's going to stick out a little bit on the other side, but I think that's going to be a bit more solid. Don't know if I like that. It's quite a chunky head on that. I don't know, but hey, if it works, I'm cool with that. So yeah, rookie mistake. So I've just reordered the other ones, and hopefully I've done it in time for the goods to arrive tomorrow. Let's try it. Right, so these. Oh, I got a blue Loctite. These. That's got it. Gots to. All right. Saying 15, 20 foot-pounds of torque. So we'll just, yeah, we're good. Let's just put him under. That under there, all right? You can just chill there. All right, now oh, guys. Fuck me. Yeah, I misjudged that. So I've got to get that on, but it's behind the thing here. And oh god, so I have to take that off, connect that on behind there, and then screw them in. Look, it's fine. It's fine. We will just again. Come on, son. Oh, let's try and this will work. No, it's had like a little kink. I can take that out. Oh boy. Oh. Ooh. That was crap, man. Ah, all right. Right, so this is actually day 3 now. Probably you can tell by my change in outfits. The battery cut out last time, yesterday, which was probably a good thing, because you missed out on me losing my sweet goddamn mind. Yeah, I got a little bit frustrated getting that rear brake like push rod Is that what we're calling it? I think that's what we're calling it. I had to disconnect the foot peg again, the brackets there, so I could wind out the push rod. I need to see how much thread I had. I didn't want it just twisted in. I wanted to go a good sort of 5 or 6 turns in, snuggle the nut up. So I had to do that, and I had to take off the bracket so I could get it in place. I was sweating and I was not happy. But that's done now. So we're on the other side. You can have a look down here. We're on the shifter side. I've taken the stock one that was on there, and we're going to put the bunking shoe set on there. They're really good. They don't mark your shoes or anything like that, so good. That Delrin's nice. And will also, if you fall, the bike lands on it, it just slides, it doesn't catch and stuff. So it's good stuff to have rather than the rubber that just is crap. Right, where is blue Loctite? So we'll put some of this on. A little twist, nice. I've gone ahead and put this side on. That's on, it's nice and sturdy. I definitely need some new foot pegs. These are crap. Oh, that's a bit stiff. These are rubbish though, and they stick out too far, so I need some nice foot pegs, which I will get some from bunking as well, the sort of MX grabber pegs, so we'll do that. I think all that's left is just to get this other side in. The team at Accu have come in again, next day delivery, so I got my 1-inch length. So these are the 5/16, and it's the 24 UNF is what I needed. Last time I got, I don't know, like 16 or 18 UNC blue Loctite. Because there's not going to be a nut on the other side, so I really don't want these wiggling loose. So Loctite on a Harley is a must. Get in there, son. Oh, look at that, yeah. Oh, we've got a little bit of clearance on the other side, which is all right. But no, we going in? Yeah, we're going in. All right, now they're actually going in real easy, which is nice because it means I got the thread right. Oh God! And then we just need to adjust these guys and tighten them up. That looks pretty good. Next is just getting this guy on here, which is fine. It's just we're also working out working out where my foot is going to go. So this could be quite fiddly, I think. You get to witness my sweet sliders and sock convert combo. My dad will have a fit when he sees this. So right along. Oh yeah, I actually think the brake's in a pretty good place now. Oh God, that's way. I'm used to it being higher because my feet were normally forward, but this is oh man, that's ridiculous. All right, let's see. This is boom. Oh, actually, that's probably bang on. Might need to go a little bit lower again. It's almost like straight out, isn't it? Come on. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I don't think I even dropped that. Ooh. It's almost like it was meant to be. That might be. I think that's it. That's the money. That's the money. Money, 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 money. Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, geez. Oh, man.
Now I'm wondering why this shifter arm won't go on the shaft. I'm using my nylon hammer. I'm trying to bang it on there, and it's just not going all the way. It doesn't look like it's gripping the shaft enough. I then start thinking maybe it's the screw, maybe the hole that sort of clamps it together when you put the screw through is too tight, and I tried bending that. There's no reason that I could see that would stop this from going on. But then
it's like a round, and then there's this like little tab bit here, which I'm wondering if that's causing... No, it shouldn't be, because that's just sliding right on over the top of that. So, yo, no, look, that's from the forward one. That's shaved off. That's snapped off. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's why that's munted. Because it should look like that. That groove is where the bolt goes. So this would only be, that's actually how it went. Oh no. That's bloody, that's shit. Because I don't think that's going to suffice, mate. I'm going to end up losing my bloody... Yeah, no chance. Oh, mate. That's a whole different ball game. Looks like we're moving on to a day 4, but it definitely won't be tomorrow. Okay, I don't even know what that piece is called. I'm gonna have to try and look it up and order one. All right, we'll stop there for now.